everybody, Spencer here on another photo adventure. Today I'm at Marie Selby Botanical Garden in Sarasota, Florida. This morning we came up, they have what's called Tripod Tuesday, where you can actually use your tripod in the conservancy area or in the greenhouse where they normally are, they're off limits. So if you've not been here before, it's quite a nice garden. It's very well upkept. The reason why Tripod Tuesday, I mentioned that first, is they don't usually allow tripods in the greenhouse unless it's a Tripod Tuesday, which of course requires an extra admission. But on the grounds, they do allow you to use tripods. So anyway, so that's just a little bit about Selby Gardens. We're going to be doing some other video with this, and you'll be seeing some video I shot earlier today in the greenhouse. So knowing that I was coming up here, I wanted to get this shot of the waterfall. I'd shot it before with my digital camera, but I've not shot it with the 8x10. So I went ahead and set up the shot. So if I can move out of the way here a little bit, you guys can kind of see the waterfall we got going. So it should be pretty interesting. One nice thing is I did bring my little blue wagon. For those of you that know me, I have a little fold-up blue wagon I got at Sam's Club, and it makes carting all the stuff around really easy. It's on pavement, so that's definitely a plus. So I'm actually set up on stone this time, so we shouldn't have any problems with movement. Some of the other videos I've done before, like at Highlands Hammock, we were on a boardwalk, but apparently it was still enough vibration that the finished negative was still a little soft. So anyway, so we'll see how this turns out. Yeah, so I got the 8x10 here ready to go. Let me turn the camera a little bit, and then we'll see what we can find out here. Okay, so we're kind of working in some tight quarters here, so hopefully you can kind of see the camera here. Waterfall is just beside me here. So I'm kind of waiting for the cloud to get out of the way so I can kind of get accurate reading. The light again is coming in and out. I would prefer to have the cloud, you know, over to help keep the contrast level down, but I'm not sure that's going to happen and be long enough. So we can take a rough reading. I'm going to go ahead and shoot at f/64 because that's worked well for me in the past. I'm shooting at box speed of FP4 Plus, which is 125 ISO. So I'll go ahead and just spot meter the rocks where it's kind of dark. So right now the meter is telling me it's about 1 minute. Mosquitoes are out here as well. It's telling me 1 minute at f/64. So from in the past, I think it's around 6-minute exposure, 6:42. I'll check the reciprocity timer. But I know once that cloud goes away, then it's going to be a whole lot, you know, it's going to be brighter. We should probably gain a stop at least. So I'll wait for the sun to come out, and then we'll see what we see. Okay, so our sun is back out, and let's see what we got here now that we got full sun. Our subject is pretty much in full shade, so okay, so it's telling me 15 seconds at f/64. Alright, so that's what we'll go with. Stuff falling out of trees here. So 15 seconds. We're going to look up the reciprocity timer. And it's telling me that FP4 Plus at 15 seconds is 51 seconds. So that's what we're going to expose this for, 51 seconds at f/64. Okay, so here we go. I got the shutter on T for timer, and we're going to go for 51 seconds. We're going to hope our sun lasts that long. So just a couple of things where we're waiting for this to expose. This is again a really great place. They got a lot of program for kids. If you're maybe going to come down to Sarasota and look for something to do with them, they got a lot of educational programs. But the greenhouse, if you're into orchids or anything like that, they've really got something for everybody. And they've also got a plant shop, so you can take something home. and plant them if you wish. So we're just about finished here. We've got 2, 1, stop. So there we go. So there's our first one. You guys can see me here. So that's our first one. So what I'll do is I'm going to flip the holder over and take another one as a just in case. Just as a side note, some people have told me how good Pyro Cat HD is, so I went ahead and bought some of that. And I've been playing with it for the past few weeks, and I just recently did a lily shot, and it really held all the detail in the white petals of the lily. So now here we got this waterfall, so obviously the water is going to be smearing on the film. And it'll be interesting to see how the details held in the highlights. By the way, I did measure the highlights, and they came in at 1 second. So the shadows were at 15 seconds, and the highlights was at 1 second. So, all right, so I'm going to put on some bug spray. And then I'm going to flip the film holder over and take another one. Okay, so we decided to just get the one photo today. Frankly, it is hot out. We're in kind of the middle of July, so it's getting up about mid-90s. Heat index is well over 100, so we just said, you know, enough is enough for one day. I can always come back and get another one. So just behind me, just to show you, is Sarasota Bay and the John Ringling Bridge. So there's a really nice park. I believe it's called Bayfront or Bayshore Park. That's right up the roads. Really great place to go and watch the sunset and everything. So I appreciate you guys coming along with me today to see how we set up that waterfall shot. Should be interesting to see how that turns out, especially with that Pyro Cat HD. Say I'm kind of new to that developer, so we'll see. So again, I appreciate you watching. And if you like this content, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot.